Welcome back to the Lakeside Lens. I'm Braden Grannon.
And I'm Carrie Taylor. We hope you had a good break.
If you've been downtown recently, you might have noticed an increase in the prices for parking. We met with prominent activist and Lakeside teacher Tyler Draper for more information. If you're planning to head downtown, you better have your phone for credit card ready, as parking in the historic district now costs more money. The changes: 3 categories: primary, secondary, and employee parking, which will be discounted by 75%. Plus, there's still free areas to park, like the parking garage. But downtown employee Penny Fuller-Freeman says it's not that simple.
The free parking areas just are not as easy, and people are like, well, why don't you park in the parking deck? But it's just like nowhere near like where we want to be. They want employees to park in areas that are less priority, but less priority means the streets that there aren't as many people walking on them. It's not as well lit. Like, it's just more dangerous in general, and that's been my main problem.
Fuller-Freeman mainly uses private alley space to park in now, but previously parked on the street since the alleyway can feel unsafe. Tyler Draper, who serves on the City Transportation Advisory Committee, says the city has not decided if they're going to make downtown residents pay to park.
Hopefully people are aware and know what's going on, because it's a change, but hopefully for the better.
There are around 2,000 parking places downtown. Around 30% of these spaces will be paid parking, while around 70 will be free.
The people that work downtown get a 75% discount, or they can find other free parking. There's still areas of free parking, so people who live in Hot Springs and work down there will have to find the either discounted or free parking in the area.
For anyone heading downtown, there will be machines that take credit or debit card, or you can download this app called Park Smart that allows you to pay and extend time. Reporting for the Lakeside Lens, I'm Braden Grannon.
10 inches of snow left kids at home for nearly a week. How will these missed days affect the rest of the school year? Lens forecaster Graham Reporter recaps the snow apocalypse and looks to see how the days will be made up.
This week we have low 50s. On Wednesday we're going to have rain, and then on Saturday we're going to have some rain. As you can see in March, it's going to be in the low 50s, but going throughout the months going to May, it's going to be getting to the high 80s, so you can take those winter coats off and enjoy the sun. Because of the fast snowfall of 14 inches, we got out of school for 4 days, which is going to make us get out of school on May 30th.
Over the weekend, Gen Z's beloved app TikTok shut down for less than 24 hours, leaving students bored and searching for something to scroll.
In this installment of Taylors in the Hall, the Taylors will find out how students reacted to the temporary pause.
Thanks, Braden. I'm Taylor Thibodeau.
And I'm Carrie Taylor, and welcome to Taylors in the Hall.
In this episode, we're going to be asking people how they feel about the TikTok ban.
Well, we're actually making a TikTok right now, and if TikTok gets banned, I don't know what we're going to do during class.
We're really heartbroken about it.
Yeah, what am I going to do during in bedtime at night? Yeah. But we need to get Mr. Beast to buy TikTok, guys. Come on.
Yes, I agree. Mr. Beast.
Elon Musk doesn't need it.
Elon Musk don't need it.
They don't need it. He already has Twitter.
It's lame. How are we supposed to, at night right before you go to bed, you ain't get to watch no TikTok? You gotta sit there looking at the wall.
I was sad. I was crashing out. Not even gonna lie.
I was really sad and I was finna crash out.
I honestly kind of liked it for a second, but by the time 1 a.m. hit, I was really bored, and the next morning I was really glad that it was back. So
We feel very negatively about it.
And we're so happy that it's back.
That concludes this week's episode of Taylors in the Hall.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye!
Back in October, Tyler the Creator released his 8th studio album, Chromacopia.
Pop culture reporter Madeline Stuffle breaks down this smash hit album in a new segment, Culture Break.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Culture Break, the segment where we delve into the latest in pop culture, including games, music, TV shows, and movies, all in one place. My name is Madeline Stuffle, and we will be diving into Tyler the Creator's 8th studio album, Chromacopia. Released on October 28, 2024, Chromacopia deviates itself from the modern hip-hop world, and Tyler, the Creator, did an amazing job not only deviating from his bad boy persona to really hit deep with this album, especially coming off the heels of Call Me If You Get Lost, and is a big hit for some fans who only really knew him from albums such as Goblin and Igor. Onto the actual music itself, it proves to not just be your run-of-the-mill Tyler album, as in lieu of his R-rated wife-beater persona he adopts throughout albums like Igor and Goblin, he opted to use a more self-reflective persona and looked back on his own actions. This is especially relevant in songs such as Darling I and Hey Jane, where Tyler reflects on his difficulties staying in one relationship for an extended period of time, and apologizes for his behavior, in some cases shaming himself for it. Personally, some of my favorite songs include songs like Ra-Ta-Ta, Saint Chroma, Sticky. All of those are great songs. And overall, Chromacopia is one of the best albums to come out of 2024 and gets a solid 9 out of 10 on the culture scale. Chromacopia is available on all major music streaming platforms such as Apple Music and Spotify.
On other music news, after much anticipation, we finally learned what the spring 2024 musical will be. Lovers of mythology will be thrilled as Lakeside adapts the 2007 Broadway classic, Xanadu.
As always, here's a look at all the upcoming events in and around campus.
In other news, Ms. Dot and Ms. Graves both got engaged, and Ms. Sawyer welcomed her son, Little Lincoln, into this world. Congratulations.
Tonight, Lakeside's basketball team takes on their sworn rival, Lake Hamilton. Sports reporter Jonathan Rainey met with Coach Burton ahead of tonight's game.
Thank you, Carrie. Make sure to tune in for an intense game tonight against our rivals, the Lake Hamilton Wolves. We interviewed Coach Burton to give us a run-through of how he thinks the game will go.
Anytime you play like Hamilton, it's a big game. Playing them at home especially is big. They're a good team. Coach Pennington does a good job. Coach Johnson does a good job over there with their guys. Always prepared and shooting the ball really well. We're playing pretty well right now. Got a big road win against El Dorado last Friday. Played Benton on this Friday. Just hoping to really keep that momentum going. But again, I have to be real physical and play really hard and execute our stuff well. So looking forward to the challenge.
After a big win against El Dorado and a tough loss to the Benton Panthers, the Rams look to bounce back tonight against the Lake Hamilton Wolves. Coach Burton says the Rams are looking forward to a great challenge this season, and we are hoping to see how far the Rams will go into the 5A playoffs this year.